Hi everyone, welcome to your active bump cardio class. So today we are focusing on just pure cardio, pulse raising, so there's no equipment needed. You just need to make sure you've got a bit of space around you to move. What today's class will consist of is literally, it's going to be very simple, but very effective as always. We've got 4 moves and that's it. So literally 4 moves that we're going to practice in our main circuit, but we're going to work against time, and we are going to do 4 rounds. So quite a lot of rounds, but not so many movements. As always, I'll give you lots of options to suit your ability or suit your phase in pregnancy or postnatal phase, because of course everyone is completely different. Every trimester is completely different. One day you might have lots of energy, the next day you might not have as much. You might wake up in the morning and have a few niggles that feel a bit uncomfortable. One day you might be able to do jacks, the next day they might be a little bit too much for you. So I try to provide as much as I can option wise so it suits you personally on that day. So as always, just pick the option throughout each movement that is going to suit you today. Think about your injuries as well if you do have any. Make sure you are hydrated. Bottle of water as always, because it is a cardio class, like I said, so we are going to look at raising the pulse. Obviously we're going to break out a bit of a sweat, so do make sure if you need a drink you can just stop at any point and have one, and if you need a break, just stop at any point and have one too, because we're not going to have any interval breaks in between each move. We're just going to follow it through from one to the next, one to the next. It's going to be 4 rounds, but with each round the time is going to shorten. So we're going to start the first round off at 60 seconds per move, then we're going to drop it to 45, then we're going to drop it to 30, then we're going to drop it for the last round for 20. Okay, so the time is going to get shorter with the exact same movement, but the heart rate will just keep increasing. With cardio during pregnancy, you want to make sure that yes, you're increasing your pulse. Yes, it's okay to break out a sweat, but you need to make sure you're not getting really out of breath. So the main rule is you should be able to have a conversation with someone if they was to start a conversation with you mid-workout. If you can hold a conversation and you can still breathe well, then that's good. If you're getting too much out of breath, you're going to probably overexert yourself. So just make sure you're keeping that in mind whenever you're doing the moves for today. Okay, so what we're going to do is get on with a bit of mobility, warm up. As always, going to spend about 5 minutes just warming up, preparing the body, and then I will talk you through your 4 moves and give you all the options that you need, so we can just then get straight on with our first circuit at 60 seconds per move. So let's go. So starting off with your warm up as always, just taking it nice and gentle, pelvis tucked in, core nice and tight. Switch on the glutes a little bit, so all of this here, as always, like I say all the time, make sure it's really in nice and secure. So we've got good protection in the lower back, good protection in the core. And we're just going to start off with some circles, half head rolls, from one ear to the other ear. Just nice and gently. Try and get that chin all the way down to your chest. Good. And then very gently bring the chin down and lift the head back up, and we're just going to look side to side. Relax the shoulders all the way down. And bring it to center, and just place your hands on your shoulders and start to roll it all out. So open up the elbows nice and big. And if you're doing this in the morning, you might feel a little bit of tension, or if you're breastfeeding, you've already had your baby, or carrying your baby around a lot, you might feel a lot of tension just doing these circles. So really make them big, really open up into your chest, open up into your back. Good, and just relax those arms down and just come open and close. Give yourself a hug, wrap those arms all the way around, just let it open up into the chest, Try not to open the abdominals too much if you are pregnant. Keep in control. And one more. Just relax those arms down. Feet nice and wide. Let's go for the hip circles. So squeezing that bum as your hips go forwards. Really create as big and as wide as you can. Keep the back flat and nice here. And again, you might find a bit of tension in the hips or in the lower back. Just loosen it out. Other way change. I always find with this one, my hips do click quite a lot. So don't worry if you're finding the same thing. It's okay, just loosen it out. Good, last one. And come center. Feet a little bit wider again. We're just going to tip the hips back. Bend one out to knee. Reach towards the floor. Come up, squeeze the bum. Lock the core. Drop it back and down. Squeeze the core. Drop. And we don't have to go all the way to the floor just yet. We might still be a little bit stiff. So just give it a few, and then if you want to, start to drop a little bit lower towards that floor. Let's take those arms up as well. So we're going to drop down, reach up, drop down, reach up. Nice and strong through the upper body. Good. Let's go for two more. Last one. And bring it in. Feet just a little bit wider than your hips. We're going to come for a squat position. Okay. Let me just move this camera very quick. Squat position. So feet a little bit wider than your hips. Again, tuck the pelvis and core in. We're just going to drop down into that squat. Find the position that's comfortable for you. Weight in your heels, chest up, just hold it there. We're going to push up through the heels, squeeze the bum, lock the core, drive up. Drop down, hold, squeeze, push up. So we're just activating a little bit more into our glutes, the butts, push, squeeze, breathe. And of course, you're going to start to feel that warmth in the legs and thighs as well. Big push up. Remember, your squat is just up to you. You don't have to go so low if you don't want to. You can go for a shallow squat. So just halfway and then up. Let's go for two more. Drop, hold, and squeeze. Last one. And squeeze. Good. This time we're going to drop down to our squat. We're just going to open up those hips a tiny bit. Squeeze back in again. So I tend to do this one quite a lot because again it just activates a little bit more into the glute area. It just opens up those hips a little bit more as well. So again, just make sure your weight is in your heels, chest is up, go as low as you feel comfortable with. And already you should start to feel that pulse raising a little bit. We've only got two more here. And last one. Good, and just shake off those legs. A little bit of a shake. Okay, and just give your bum a bit of a kick. Come into a curl. So I'm going to go through the next four movements, so the four movements of your circuit. As I do that, I want you to keep moving a little bit. So whether you just do some side taps, or whether you just go for some marches, just so the heart rate doesn't completely drop. So do that for me now. Grab a drink if you feel like you need one too. And I'm going to explain what's coming up. So keep it moving. Your first move, very simple, very basic, okay? So your first option, option one, so we always start with the easier option first. Like we just did there, it's a curl, okay? So we're bringing that heel to the back, towards the butt, pump those arms. If you want a bit more, you could take the arms a bit higher. Okay, that's your first option. Second option, if you want more, we're going to squat and curl. So pushing a little bit deeper into those legs, which is going to help elevate the heart rate a little bit more. Okay? And again, if you want more, you just get those arms a little bit higher there as well. But for me, my bump is quite big now. To be low and with my arms up in the air, I start to tip forward. So that's what you would want to avoid. Don't tip the body forward. Keep the body up on the curl. So that's move 1, your curls. Move 2, option 1, march. Knees nice and high, pumping the arms. You can stay with a march if you want a bit more. We reach up, strong through the shoulders. If you want more than that, we can jog. Again, getting those heels up, pumping the arms. Or again, we can really intensify it and go for the arms and the jog at the same time. That move is quite tough, the last one. So if you feel like your heart rate gets a little bit too high with that one, come back down, take it easier. Because remember, the first round, we've got a minute on each move. Third move. Did this already in the warm-up, but of course we want to elevate the heart rate a bit more. So the feet are wide, we drop, we reach, we drop, we reach. And again, it's up to you how low you can go. So just keep it up a bit taller if you feel like you can't get down as much. And it's all in the bum. So the bum goes back, really push through this leg, squeeze the bum, arms up tall. Option 2, if you want a bit more, we just drop lower, and we can add a little bit of a jump. Just lifting those toes up off that floor. If again, you want to elevate that heart rate. With any type of jumping, don't start doing it today if you've not done it your whole pregnancy, if you've not done it before your pregnancy. So if you've done high impact training before your pregnancy and you've been doing it ever since, and you know you're comfortable with it, it doesn't cause you any problems, you don't find yourself leaking, and that's after pregnancy as well. So if you're quite early still in your postnatal phase, if you do any leaking or you have any leaking in your jumps, that's a sign that your body is not ready, or it shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be leaking as you're jumping. If you've got a good strong core and pelvic floor, then go for it, that's fine, okay? So that's move number 3. Move number 4, last one. What was move number 4? Oh, this is baby brain for you right now. Oh, jacks, sorry. So jacks, half jack, option 1. Feet underneath the hips, one leg at a time, arms up, bend the knees slightly, big reach, make it really strong. And that's it, simple as that. Option 2, we can go for a full jack, but make sure you're bending through the knees, heels are down, chest is up. And again, same rule applies for this one. Full jacks are quite intense in pregnancy, after pregnancy. So again, any leakage, any lower back pain, getting too much out of breath, don't do it, bring it down, go for the half. Okay, so your 4 moves. So we're gonna get going. Hopefully you're still kind of moving a little bit. Take a deep breath, because we're gonna hit that circuit. So 1 minute on each move, that's 4 minutes in the first circuit. Get ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, option 1, you've got the curl. Really pump the arms, get that heel up. Option 2, if you want a bit more, let's add that squat and nice big kick back. Chest up, core embraced, abs in, breathe. And you can go your own speed. You don't have to go the same speed as me. You could go faster, you can go slower. It's completely up to you. Just breathe nice and deep. We're halfway there, 30 more seconds. If you're doing a squat with this one, already you should feel it in those legs. It's quite a tough one. We're nearly there now. 15 seconds. Stay with it. Again, if it's too much, it gets too much, come here. All right, we're almost 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. March, jog. It's up to you. Pump the arms. If you want more, you know what to do. You've got all your options there for you. Whatever the option, Just make sure your whole body is moving. So again, like I said, even if you're marching, you're pumping the arms as well. The knees are up. That way your heart is going to work a bit harder to get that blood moving. And if you want that a little bit more, pump it. Good work, guys. We're over halfway. Squeeze that tummy. And again, keep that chest up. 15 seconds left here. 15 seconds. Come on, nearly there. You're doing really well to start off with. 10 more. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Big, big, big step. Drop and reach. So this one you might want to take your time with a little bit more. Squeeze that bum as you come up. Lock the core big through the arms. As low as you feel you can manage. Remember, if you want that little bit more, you can go for that little jump. Not too high, not too heavy. Land nice and soft. 30 seconds left. And again, this one, you're going to feel that burn in the legs a little bit. You can always just slow it down. Listen to your bodies, ladies. Come on, nearly there. 15 seconds though. And 10. Oh, you're doing really, really well. 1 whole minute on each move is not easy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Jacks. Half jack. This is your last move, remember? And then we get a break. So still taking those deep breaths. Abs are still in tight. Pelvic floor, think about it. Come on. Keep moving if you can. Just even if it's slower, even if it's steadier. Keep moving if you can, even if you keep needing to switch. A little bit like I'm doing. Going level 1 to level 2 now and then. That's okay to do that too. This is it, 15 more seconds. Come on, we've got this. Stay with me. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Grab a drink, have a breather. That was tough. That's not easy. Doing a whole minute, no recovery, so that's 4 solid minutes without break. So do let your heart rate recover. Don't sit down or anything like that. Stay standing. You can just completely stop or just maybe tap it out. Okay, deep breaths. While you're having a recovery, very quickly I'm going to go grab another stopwatch because this one's just broken on me. Okay, I'm back. So this time, same thing again, 45 seconds, so a little bit less time. Oh, the only thing with cardio is it doesn't half bring your heartburn up, right? Oh, so again, you know the options, you know the moves, exactly the same. Let's go for that 45 seconds. Take a deep breath in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Always going to show you options just to remind you, okay? Or you've got the squat. So each time you do this, each round, maybe you'll find each round getting a little bit easier because your body's getting more used to it and it's just continuing that movement. With each round, you might find it getting a little bit harder. like I said, listen to your body. Go with what it's telling you, but do push through it just a little bit so we can maintain a bit of strength and a bit of fitness and recover. March, jog, arms, chest up, tummy in. And just make sure you're landing nice and steady through your feet, through your knees. So again, jogging is quite tough through pregnancy. So if you're feeling any discomfort, bring it down. Whew. But you're doing really well. Round 2, 15 more seconds. 10 more. Come on. You know we've only got 2 more moves after this bit. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach down, reach up. Taking a little bit more of a deeper breath here, because this one is a bit more controlled. It is a bit steadier. So really let that heart rate just drop slightly on this one. And a nice bit of sweat should be breaking by this point. Good, nearly there. Come on, this is it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your jacks. Last move already. So each round, it is going to get through it a lot quicker. Last round. Come on, chest up, arms, really reach them up, down, together, together, making those arms nice and strong. Good work. Absolutely smashing it, ladies. You've got 20 more seconds now. Come on, 20 more. Woo. Ten. Come on, this is it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 complete. Grab a drink, have a breather. I hope you're feeling good. And I do hope you are sweating a bit. That's the whole point of this workout. So we've got 2 more rounds. But how fast did that one go compared to the first round? So it's just going to get quicker and quicker. This time it's 30 seconds. So that's 2 minutes full complete exercise circuit. Okay, 30 seconds. Like I said, you know your options. Start to bring them down. Maybe you want to intensify your options a little bit more now. We're doing less time. It's up to you. Deep breath. Good. Let's go. In 3, in 2, in 1, off we go, curls. If you're doing that squat, still make sure your weight is in your heels. Everything should be powering through the heels. That way we're using the glutes, we're protecting our knees. Body up. Just 10 more seconds here. Yeah, let's march or jog. I know those knees, those legs even, are starting to probably feel quite tired now. Maybe a bit burnt out. Really focus on your core, try and get those knees up. Ten more seconds. Come on, breathe, nice deep breaths. In 3, 2, 1, feet wide, reach down and up. Like I said at the beginning of the class as well, if it gets too much, you can just stop, grab a drink, have a breather. Join back in when you feel ready. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for your jacks. The last 30 seconds, the last move. Oh, definitely hot. Oh. Absolutely amazing, ladies. If you're still with me and you're still pushing through it, you're doing so, so well. Come on, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Breathe, grab a drink. We made it almost. We got one more round to do, and that's it. You'll be finished. If you feel like one more round is going to completely do you off and you don't want to do another round, you can stop, go to my page. Okay, there's a cool down on there. If you feel like you're ready to cool down, just keep moving a little bit, taps, maybe some light curls, let your heart rate recover nice and slowly, and then go into a bit of stretch. But if you can, stay with me. It's your last round and it's only 20 seconds on each move. That's 1 minute and 80. No, what is that? 1 minute and 20 seconds. Oh, my brain. Right. You should have recovered. Let's smash this last one, okay? Even if it means you have to go slower, even if it means you have to go down to an easier option. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo, come on, ladies. Last round today. You've done a whole minute. You've done 45 seconds. You've done 30 seconds. What's 20 seconds now? Still a lot. Still a lot, it feels like. Come on, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. March, jog, whatever you want. Arms up, arms down. Just squeeze that tummy. Almost there already. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Touch down. Reach up. Come on, squeeze that bum still. Don't start to get too lazy in the technique. Think about the core and glutes all the time. Keep squeezing them. This is it in 4, 3, 2, jack. Come on, last move today, last 20 seconds. You've completed it basically already. Give me everything you can in this last 10. Last 10 seconds, come on. Squeeze it tight. Reach those arms. In 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Amazing work. Well done. Grab a drink. Breathe. Don't sit down. Don't stop moving. Keep moving a little bit. Just tap or march. Breathe. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. So you just want to let that heart rate recover slow. So you just want to keep moving a tiny bit. And you should be feeling that. Slowly coming down, breathing coming back to normal. That was quite intense. A little bit more intense than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. So if you completed that, and you're also carrying that extra baby weight, well done, amazing work. That's probably a good workout for someone who isn't pregnant or hasn't had a baby recently. So again, really, really good, well done. keep moving, keep breathing, because we're going to go into a nice recovery. And I just want to keep you moving for a bit of recovery. So let's go for those big heel kicks at the back. Just relax the arms a bit more, not too much tension. Just let those legs go. And I hope we're all feeling okay. I hope that wasn't too challenging. So difficult now because I plan things, but I can't test them really myself and then teach them, because of course now that's just too much for me to handle. I'm 36 weeks pregnant, so I kind of write things down and plan them, and as I teach them I know whether they're hard or easy or not. So yeah, if you found that intense, I do apologise, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. Bring your feet just a bit wider. Nice deep breath up, reach the arms. Exhale, drop them down. Deep breath up, reach the arms. Really spread your fingers. Reach as much as you can. Just let that body go down. Swing it away. Release any tension, let go of it. Let's go for one more. Relax. Okay, just roll out your shoulders. And bring them forwards. And just relax them down. Just drop the head over. Half head roll slow. Hold it there. Take it back. Just bring your chin to center. Bring your head up. Take your feet wide. Right, it's just going to hold that stretch. So that movement that we've done, we're just going to hold it. So whether you want to place your hands on your thigh, if that's a bit more comfortable for you. If you're a bit more flexible, you've got that room still, you can come down. But make sure your back is flat, your chest is open, your heel is on the floor. Very gently change to the other side. Come to the center, slowly stand up, and just turn one way. Bend the back knee, tuck the pelvis, sink down. So make sure that front knee isn't folding in. Open up that front knee, in line with your ankle. If you want a little bit more and you feel balanced, you can take your arms up. Just very gently change. Take the arms up if you want to. Gently come out. If you need to, hold on to a wall, find your balance. Just give that pull in and push those hips forwards. Very gently change. Release. I'm just going to stretch out the glutes. So if you can, balance, otherwise hold on to a wall again. Flex the foot, pop it on top and just sink down into your butt. So make sure the body is up. You need to embrace the core a little bit so you've really got that stable control, that balance. Try not to slump. Change legs. hopefully you feel good now and you feel back to normal. Sweat's still dripping, but heart rate should now be recovered. You might find your heart rate takes a bit longer to recover in pregnancy. Breathe, bring one arm across. Gently pull. Let go of any tension. Change. And just open up your chest. So push those elbows back. Pregnant ladies, try not to overextend through the abs. Still control it here. And come open up into the top of your chest. Just take those arms behind, wrap the fingers if you can, push back. If you want a bit more, just lift a little bit higher. And gently bring them down. Take them slowly up above your head. Push to the top. Try and get those elbows back. Again, control through your abs. Try not to extend the spine. Just in the top of the arms. Roll it out and just literally let go. So any tension in your lower back, just let go of it here. Maybe just a gentle swing side to side. Obviously, if you haven't got a big old bump in the way, you might be able to go a bit lower. Very slowly roll up through your spine. Chin, head comes up last. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. Woohoo! Well done, guys. That was a tough class today. So thank you if you've done it and you joined me. Any feedback, any questions or comments, you can drop a comment below, or you can drop me a message on my Instagram. Take your photos, all of that, send them to me so I can actually see your workout, because it's always good to know who's done them. Any feedback, any questions, any comments. In the next workout coming up, I'm actually going to post one again tomorrow, so that will be live on my Instagram on Sunday. What date is it? I don't know. The 10th? The 10th? Anyway, on Sunday the 10th over on my Instagram. So come and join me if you like a live workout. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for doing my workout, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.